It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Here's an important question. Are you ready for the best eat ever with the sweetest and most delicious treats? If you're not shaking with fear right now, hopefully that means you are ready. We'll start with the finest sweets and treats and add a decadent twist to your family favorites, because family needs to be represented. Woolworths has a beautiful, a very wide selection of halal-certified sweets, treats, and flavorful food that is going to blow you away. And joining us in the kitchen to present the best ever, Malva Crown is Baker Lamise Abrahams and Chef Clem. Woo! Shall we, guys?
Right?
Yeah. What am I even looking at? Lamise, can I ask you something? As someone who does this on this level, do you have a favorite? Is there a dessert that just you have to do every year?
Okay, so...
This sounds like an admission of guilt, yeah.
I know. It's terrible, but actually, like, a trifle is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I look forward to it every Eid because, you know, it has all those different layers that we've grown up with. You know, it's like once a year you indulge in trifle, but if I have to say, there is another one that's also coming up. It's a tres leche. It's like a 3-milk cake. So it's not too sweet, and it's soaked in this 3-layer milk, so it's kind of like becomes a pudding.
It's like a dessert
and a cake.
Dessert
and a cake
oh
in
my
one.
word.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, this must be a happy time for you, because...
It really is. Oh, my goodness.
You get to express yourself through food now in a way that you just never do. And Woolies is helping in the most dramatic way. Best ever.
Best ever,
baby.
Best ever. This is how we show off locally produced amazing treats that are going to make the best ever eat ever. Let's start with something that I'm also talking about favorites. I've got a problem. First step is admitting you have a problem. And it is this new...
It's only a problem if you admit that it's a problem.
It's the carrot cheesecake dessert.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's carrot cake meets cheesecake, and it is just so decadent. We had a conversation earlier about desserts that aren't that sweet. That's one. And it is... But it's decadent. It's decadent.
Because it helps when you're taking in so much sweet food. You need to temper that. You've got to have a balance, eh?
Temper it, exactly. We've got the chocolate sponge fingers, classics, along with the Swiss rolls. And the Swiss rolls are also amazing, the mini ones for using in trifles to create that cake layer. Super delicious. We got the baked cheesecakes, and here's what we did. Because one cheesecake is amazing. What's better than one cheesecake?
Two.
So we stacked them. And I mean, you can pretty much stack them up to like, we've tested it up to 5 cheesecakes.
Whoa. Okay.
And it's still stable.
The integrity remains intact.
It's amazing. Okay. So then we also got the non-baked cheesecake and the Faluda. This has been like my go-to.
Yummy.
Oh, like,
Please explain to us what that is.
So, okay, it's been infused with like subtle notes of rose, okay? So you got that like creamy, rosy flavor. We got the seeds at the bottom, which you gotta have. This is great. So what we've also done with it, and we'll be seeing it soon, is actually set it in a jelly. Ooh. And it is just so decadent.
Could I order this on Dash right now? Could I just order
Why are you not? Why are you not?
In fact, can I do this right now?
I'm going to hand over to Lamise. You're going to be working on this beautiful Malva. I'm going to get started on the pears.
Okay, I'm going to swap to this side. Maybe you can, while you're doing this, talk me through the celebration desserts forming part of the best ever range. What does that mean?
You're talking to me?
Yeah.
See, guys, I get distracted. I was busy trying to think, not hurt anyone by doing this.
The favourite celebration desserts, because this sounds like something that's quite famous.
And Woolies does it quite often, where we've seen amazing desserts come out where it's not just open from the box, put onto the table and served.
It's an event.
That would be great. But we also add that show-stopping element, like this Malva Crown, where it comes with the custard and the caramel sauce, where it's in front of your guests and you actually get to... Almost like it becomes theatre in a sense, right?
Okay.
So the guests, you end up getting the, whoo, wow, which is amazing. We've seen it with quite a few of the desserts now.
It's so beautiful, I almost don't want to eat it.
But then you will.
I will eat it.
But it's also a great way how Woolies gets like local flavours incorporated into these special events. And these are all locally produced as well, which I mean, that makes the huge difference. So also another thing you got to do in front of your guests, you got to like, you know, you don't just open it, every other day open it quietly and softly.
Yeah.
Not now, so you gotta
pop it.
Please pop.
Get the party started. I love it.
As you get that into your pot, we're gonna be poaching some pears. You gotta do this swirl, get the non-alcoholic, by the way. Sugar goes in there, and we're gonna add a little bay leaf, and we're gonna get some pears in there. We're gonna poach the pears.
Oh, but that's a magical syrup in 2 seconds.
In 2 seconds, it's gonna reduce beautifully. Pears and Malva go together so well. So we're definitely gonna be enhancing our already beautiful Malva crown with these pairs. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Lemise is such a professional when you do that little...
Typing movements.
She's done it before,
Yeah,
I think.
I've had practice.
So, Lemise, what can we expect on your table this Eid? What's happening?
Because surely there is an expectation around your table.
No, definitely. Well, I think this crown is definitely going to be on my table. Look how beautiful this looks. Because, you know, on Eid day, you always have to have a centerpiece.
A showstopper.
You know, a showstopper.
You've got to have it,
so this crown is doing it for me, and this cheesecake, it's amazing.
It is absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
And
And
you can do yourself. You don't need a Lemise on tap to be able to create these. You can actually do this yourself.
And my signature,
Of
always add
course.
some flowers. They just make everything beautiful.
Will you also have that edible silver and gold dust?
Yeah.
And I'm in the habit of just gilding everything gold and silver at the moment. It just makes it look more festive and just more like, you know, it's
More
a celebration.
elegant,
More
exactly.
elegant, yeah.
More special.
And that's exactly it. You want everyone there experiencing this, because this is a culinary experience, to feel that love and to feel that they are that special on the day.
And what's great about this is because we usually focus a lot on our food. You know, we haven't eaten for the whole month. So that
Understandably.
lunch needs to be special.
Understandably, yeah.
So we spend quite a bit of time on the food. So the fact that you can just get this and just throw it on the table is perfect.
More time for the people.
More time for people,
Yeah.
more time for
Connections.
family, and
Oh, fill that
Yeah.
cup back up. That is what this experience is about. You guys, I know you're playing in a very happy playground, but this is spectacular. And of course, you can get this yourself in store. You can head over to woolworths.co.za to get all of this culinary inspiration. Or just dash it, baby. Just dash it.
Just dash it.
Now you can do bespoke plates for each person. Talk about a
Exactly.
showstopper. If you've missed any of these very simple steps to create this particular showstopper, take a look at this. Wow.